again. I have come to bother you one more time. You know, it probably won't be the last time, but yeah, I don't know, probably millions of times. I saw this really weird video today on YouTube, which, you know, haha, we're here. Train of thought. This girl is making $10,000 on YouTube. I'm like, $10,000 a month? Do you know what I could do in 12 months? That's $120,000. Did my math correctly. Ha! I did my math correctly. I could buy a house. That's what I want to do. That is the whole purpose of me actually writing, is so that I could buy a house, provide for my family, make sure that they are well taken care of, and this way my husband doesn't have to drive over the road, because I am so sick and tired of being single mom, basically. Huh? Oh, sorry. I'm not crying, I promise. No. My husband is over the road truck driver. He was here at the beginning of August for my son's birthday. And yeah, I get to see him maybe every 4 to 6 weeks, which is not enough for me because I don't like being solely in charge of 3 psycho children that drive me completely and utterly insane. Lovely to hear, isn't it? Don't have children. Okay, so what I actually wanted to talk to you guys about today was I write. If you didn't watch the first one, I'm an author. Full on published on Amazon. I will correct something really quick. That last time I said that I have 20 works on there. Technically, there's like 15 or less. I don't know. Here, I'll show you the list. These ones are published. Okay, I know you can't really see it, but there's 2 of them that have 5 books in each, so that's why I was saying there's 20 of them, which technically isn't correct, but, you know, semantics. Cat ears. Okay, so, and if I would just stop getting ideas, I would probably have all of those on written out already. Okay, these are just story ideas. Usually they're about single page. Story ideas for little short story novels. Okay? And then there's this one. This is my brand new notebook that I had my mother buy me a month ago because I couldn't find another one just like the pink one. I hate pink, but you know, it's a notebook. I do not discriminate against notebooks unless it is wide ruled, which then it can just burn in hell. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this one. This one is called The Gay Boss. It's the first one that I wrote. Granted, I only started getting published in June 1st. I started writing. I decided that I needed my therapy again. So writing is my therapy. It may not be anybody else's, but it's my therapy. It gets all the crap out of my head. That's a good way. Remember the Tom and Jerry commercial, or the Tom and Jerry TV show where, like, Tom would have the hose and he's trying to cover Jerry with water and everything, and all of a sudden something's on top of the hose and it just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just explodes. That's basically my head when I don't write. Okay? So, must get it out there, apparently. This is my therapy. This is why my children are not dead yet. So, Gay Boss. The first story is called Aaron and Zeke, so this one's called The Boss. Aaron just started working for Zeke Nathaniel, a guy every girl wants to be with and every guy wishes to be. Handsome, wealthy, charming, but behind closed doors, he's lazy, lecherous, and leaves all the work of running a successful conglomerate to his already very busy secretary. Zeke's charms didn't seem to work on Aaron, who spent most of the day in work mode, basically autopilot, till he finally accepted a drink invitation. Little did Zeke know just how much Aaron wanted him once his inhibitions were lowered with alcohol. Now, that's basically the entire book right there. That's all 5 of them right there. They're not all alcohol though. Somebody wants something else, and they're all guys. Sorry if you don't like the gay stuff. Whatever. Move on. I do have several of them that are not. There is 2 of them right here that I am very, very proud of. For Love and Death made me cry while I was writing it, which means that it has got to be a damn good one because I don't cry. Unless I get stabbed, but I haven't done that yet, so yay, no stabbing. The second one is The Handsome Kidnapper, which was originally a fan fiction for Fruit Baskets. It was also supposed to be a gay, but I turned it into a normal one, so it's a guy-girl normal relationship. So the main character is Nicole. She gets kidnapped by Zeke, and basically he works for the mob kind of thing. This one is 28,839 words. It took me 2 days to write it. 2 days. That is 36 pages that I wrote in 2 days because I can bust them out like that. For Love and Death was originally written out as a fanfiction, so I changed the main character over to a girl instead of a boy, put in a crap ton more thoughts, because, you can't have a story without thoughts, especially if it's in the main person's point of view. So it just doesn't read well if it's all narrative, and then you have random thoughts in there that are not italicized, which drives me nuts, by the way. Let's see here. The House Sitter. I can't even remember what this one's about. And I wrote it a month ago. Today! Ha! The Unwanted Threesome. I guess you can kind of figure that one out all by the title. I'm a little bit of an erotica writer, so just FYI. If you like that kind of stuff, buy it, please. Because most of them are... I think the most expensive one is the first one that I wrote, and it's $3.99. Other than that, it's like $2.99, $1.99, and all the rest of them are 99 cents. 99 cents. You could support me for 99 cents, right? It's on Kindle. They're all on Kindle. I do want to talk about For Love and Death a little bit more. That one in particular, because it had such an impact on my life, that I love it so much. Let me find it real quick. Love Publish. Love and Death. Alright. So, she had a boyfriend. His name was Toby. She was living with him and her friend Michael. And her dad showed up one day to basically go out and have dinner with her. Spend time with her for a little bit. So she ends up getting stabbed. She loses her memories. How fun is that? And then she goes to... While in the state of panic and shock, she runs to her stepdad's family's house, and they take care of her. The head of the household, his name is Gene, and he... Sorry, my stupid dog. No. He accidentally says that they were lovers. So, while in the state of shock, she believes that they are lovers. She ends up getting very close to Gene. She ends up falling in love with him. They get married after 2 weeks. She's basically all healed. And in the end, I won't spoil it for you, but there is a very big thing that happens, and you really need to read it so that you can figure it out what it is, because you will love it, you will cry, and you will totally hate me for it. Sorry. The other one is, check. All right. So a girl, Nicole, she's trying to protect her friend who she thinks is getting kidnapped. So she tries to stop the people trying to kidnap her friend Kelly, who just confessed that she's in love with her, which is weird because I've never written a lesbian story before. I like gay people, just I don't like when girls hit on me. But I don't really care either way. You're hitting on me, guess what? You think I'm cute. Wonderful. Just stroke my ego, why don't you? So she gets kidnapped. She thinks her mother is dead. I never really answered this question on whether or not her mother is dead or not. Her father has said that she's dead. But the main character, whose name is Zeke, also. I like the name Zeke, apparently. I've used it in 2 books. So Zeke asks her if that's just what her dad said, if her mother's actually dead, or if she actually knows. This line in here is excellent, by the way. Ezekiel says, my name is, the man in the suit started as he removed his foot from under my chin. Jackass is your name. I snapped. Remove your foot, you asshole. You're hurting me. I growled. Ezekiel. You can call me Zeke. This is Jordan. Zeke finished. Zeke and pussy bitch. Got it. I muttered. If that line does not get you to read this book, you have no sense of humor. It's awesome. Trust me. So there's a bunch of stuff that happens. There are a lot of stabbings and shootings and everything. I decided to put this guy in the mafia as well because, it's so fun when you get to shoot at people. It helps me with my anger issues. Yeah, right. No, writing helps me with my anger issues. So by the end of it, they do get married and there's a whole bunch of cool stuff that goes on. What the heck did I do? Okay. I'm so sorry. I was reading it, and then I realized that this was the first one that I wrote, where there was a part in there that veered off and would have changed the entire story had I left that one line in there. So what I did was I highlighted the first part of it. I'm so sorry. Did not mean to spit. I put it on a separate Word document, and then continued from there, taking out that line completely, because I didn't want to ruin any of it. And then the story flowed better and actually followed my notes a lot closer than if I had just kept that one line. Isn't it weird that one line can screw everything up? All he did in that one line was he reached out and brushed his fingers through her hair. That was it. If he hadn't done that, she wouldn't have resisted him, which means that all the rest of the story would have been blah. And I wouldn't have written it, because it would have been boring, and I hate boring. Hello? Cat ears. Don't like being boring. Alright, so. Oh, my cousin wrote down, don't forget soap, and he put S-A, it's a backwards A, and then A-P. So it looked really weird for a minute. I do make homemade soaps occasionally. I have a bunch of different ones. I get bored very
backwards
easily.
A?
I look like a backwards A.
That's a capital A. And that's an O. I accidentally screwed that up.
But it looks like an A.
Alright.
I make soaps occasionally. I just made about 30 to 35 of them to send to a college for my neighbor so that she can put them in the bathroom at the girls' dorm and I can have orders now. So yeah, I make soaps. I write. I draw. I do manga. Oh my god, what else do I not do? I paint. I do paint. Maybe one of these days I'll remember to go upstairs and grab my big old painting of it's of Superman wearing Batman's cowl and cape, and it looks freaking awesome. If I do say so myself, I needs a lot more work, but I'm getting better at it. Okay, so my cousin has convinced me to go upstairs and get it. So here it is. Oop. Okay. It's not done yet, obviously. You can't tell. Still need to do the background and everything. I started working on this one. Oh God.
About 6 months ago.
Probably April, because we went up to Springfield here in Missouri, and Michaels was having a painting canvas sale. So I went up there. We got a whole bunch of them for like there was a pack of 7 of them for $20, and I'm like, wow. I got 3 of these really big ones like that, and they're like half my size, man. They were $12 each instead of the 30 that they usually are. It was amazing. My husband spoiled me that weekend. I think we spent like probably $200 before the discount, and then it was down to like $120 after the discount. He spoiled me like crazy. He loves spoiling me. Yeah, that's basically it. If you would like me to make you soaps, or if you have ideas for my stories, which go ahead and throw them out there. If I like them, I'll discuss it with you and we'll figure out something to do. If not, then least you can do is give me an idea. So yep, there's all that. See you next time. Ta-da! Bye-bye.